music? Okay. It has absolutely nothing to do with what I'm going to say tonight, but I liked it. So I thought maybe you'd like it too. Guys, I've been teaching here in Beatrice for 35 years, a total of 44 years in my teaching career. And one thing that I've come to realize is we've got a lot of great kids. And the reason why I didn't retire about 10 years ago is because kids would always say, Mr. Dungan, can you wait till I get through high school before you retire, because I want you to continue on. Well, you know, it comes that point in time in your life and you just have to call it quits. But anyway, I asked to speak tonight because I believe there's some things I can say to our young people tonight and to those of you that came. By the way, I can really tell this is a church service because everybody's clear at the back. I'll make you feel more welcome as far as being a church service pretty soon. Do we have any offering plates anywhere, Mr. Shooter? We can... I'm going to talk to you a lot about pottery tonight. And a lot of you have been in my students. If I've had you in my classroom, even when you were a little kid all the way through high school, would you raise your hand? Have I been my student? Oh, yeah, great. I'm glad you're willing to admit that. I wonder why Introduction to Pottery was such a popular class. And one day I was looking through the student handbook, and it says Introduction to Pottery and Sculpture. And I thought, well, why are so many students signing up for this class? And then I realized that they couldn't get the whole line on there. And so you look up the student handbook and it says Introduction to Pot. Now I gotta ask you, did you sign up for my class because of it? Oh, help us. Anyway, there are a lot of lessons to learn from the potter. The prophet Jeremiah went down to the potter's house, and the Lord led him down there, and he says, you can learn from this potter. And what happened in this scripture was that the potter had made a vessel, which we are vessels, we are clay vessels, and the potter made something that he didn't really like. And so he was taking the clay and he was reworking it. And those of you that had my pottery class, you know it's important to rework the clay. And he says, can I do this with my people? Can I rework them? And can I change them and make them so that they are my people? Well, with pottery, there's a lot of lessons to be learned. And one thing I want to say, guys, is that some of you have said in my classes when I've had some beginning classes, some of the advanced kids would be in there, and you'd come up to me and you'd say, Mr. Dungan, how can you take this? You know, the kids would be kind of loud or something and whatever. Well, I want you to know, throughout my teaching career, that I made a point to pray every morning. And a lot of times I prayed for you in class and you didn't even know it. I'd see somebody that was discouraged or downhearted or something, and I'd just whisper a prayer for you. Because I felt like my relationship with God and my Christian beliefs was such that I really felt like I could call on God. Well, I want you to know whatever career you go into, I want you to be the best that you can. Some of you are going to be doctors, some of you lawyers, some of you teachers, hopefully.
Art teachers.
And some of you will be artists. And some of you will work in our fast food restaurants. And I want you to do the best you can. So if you're one that's going to work in a fast food restaurant, could you get my order correct the next time I go? So anyway, be the best you can. And I'm going to tell you tonight, you will not be the best you can if you don't rely on God. You cannot do it by yourselves. Now,